can never compete. Your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. Got us beside us. Feel right with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Lessons, stop confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different and breed, could never deny us. When the steps in my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop hyper. Warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game.
Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cincinnati Bengals. McPherson. And off we go here in Cincinnati. From the 6, here comes a return. Crazy. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Play action now. It's Lawrence. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss. On top, understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Open right side. That strains the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Open man, his tight end screens. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15. First and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
From a couple yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down. Lawrence, he'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That one, broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work to keep those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Here we go. Lawrence throwing on 4th down. Taken in, and he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown. Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
Hey, go! Let's go!
In motion is Hunter. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that 1st down marker, but they're going to mark him just short. So 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and inches. Let's go.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
It's clear from that 3rd down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on 4th down. Figured they still have that extra down in their pocket. On the defensive side of the field, now is the time to continue to be aggressive.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. To throw is Lawrence. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. It's a turnover.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
Big 13, big 11, Thomas. 12.
They'll run it for the 1st time with Case Brown. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8.
Here's 11. Wide 80. 11 mighty. Stop.
On carry here for Brown. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Moore.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
That's complete to Etienne. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
Hey, 2 for
They'll run it here with ETN. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Second down, Lawrence. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. To throw is Lawrence. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Right in straight. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That his first touchdown of the new year. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Charlie Jones now to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
I'm wondering.
Pistol is Brown. Trying to bounce that outside. He went a long way for a gain of nothing.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 24-yard line.
We are through one. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. They've got it second down and 11.
Here we go, here we go. Stop. Right, 80.
Burrow working in the pistol. This is intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 24 now, here is second down and 7. Lawrence now. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone.
The back of the end zone. He's got it. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it. it stays on the board. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Here we go. 180. Right up.
First carry here, and it's Brooks. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Third down, they need 5.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. It's the safety, Darnell Savage.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now. Like, he just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Begins with a carry from Etienne. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Lawrence now on second down. He'll let one go down the middle. And that is incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And third down coming up. Here's Lawrence to throw. That'll be caught. It's Hunter. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
Hey, I'm gone. Hey, think right open.
Now here's Lawrence. Over the middle, it is Strain. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and inches.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Let's go.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for. It's how many big...
And he's in. Yard flags. Hunter. Touchdown, Jacksonville. For Hunter, the Heisman Trophy winner, it's his first NFL touchdown.
It can't be as good.
And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
180, 11, 11, 11, 11.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Foye Oluokun. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here comes 2nd and 4. ETF has the pistol. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the 1st down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down. So it is 4th down. That'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars extend the lead to 24-0.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
Jones now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Greg, it is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it. But when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike, and it's because we don't see it very often in a world of the ever-increasing touchback.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. In motion is Hunter. On 1st down, Lawrence. Got a man downfield, it's Thomas. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. Extra point, it is blocked. He gets free. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go. 11 MT, take. 11.
No run here with Brown. Ooh. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Gun. Stop.
On the ground, here's Samaje Perine. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. It's the safety. Darnell Savage.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
Hey, Jupiter. 30 left.
First down throw for Lawrence. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down.
Hey, let's go. Hey, so 30 left.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're 2nd as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Here's Lawrence. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That one's broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down.
Red on red. Hey, pinch here. Here we go, Sahara.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take this one in. Travis Hunter. Touchdown, Jaguars. His second touchdown of this first half. So the numbers starting to pile up here early. We haven't reached halftime, and he's already thrown 4 touchdown passes.
To kick off for the Jaguars.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Jones now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now Browning. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll be 2nd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to get that complete to Jamar Chase. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
36-yard line.
Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? I mean, shit I seen, send them off. Take a risk and take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Come, my team. Come. Here we go. Set.
Browning. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up Andre Yosivach was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a... Second down.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
And he will score! T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10 now from the 36.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Done. Safe right. Here we go. So, safe right open. 13 loop. Silver.
Back to throw. Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
On first down, Burrow. They'll set up the screen to Brown. This one will be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back.
Here we go.
Because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add two.
Here we go.
The Bengals will line up for the two-point conversion.
He'll try to pick this up with a run. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for two, unsuccessful. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. Once again, it's ETN. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
In motion is Hunter. They go play action for Lawrence. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. It's second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. That's taken in by Brown. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
First down, Jaguars.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. He'll be forced outright. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Second and 10. Open right side. That strains the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the ground, here's ETN. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Second down, Lawrence. Pass caught by the tight end, Strain. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal. Here's a run. And he will get into the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On one, ready? Big 13. 11. 11.
ground. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
The 2-yard gain brings up second down at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's second down and 7.
Here we go. Stop.
They go play action for Burrow. Working his way out left. He'll air one out for Higgins. He's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. And it will be another. Turnover as this defense does it again.
Out of bounds. The offense retains possession.
So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. Burrow, RPO, gets to Chase. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second down at the Jaguars' 12-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow working in the pistol. Rolling to the left. He's going to keep it himself. And he's in! Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and great, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Remember now, with the amended rule, onside kicks are now legal outside the 4th quarter, and they get to try it from the 34-yard line.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Hey, run. Tomato. Run and have it. Move.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, like you're looking for that spark, and boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. They'll return this from the 11. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go. 11.
Lawrence will give it to Bigsby. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost him 5. Lawrence now on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. In motion comes Thomas. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. This one caught left side. That's 3. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
They'll run right here with Dixie. He brought down inside the 25. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Lawrence. Forced out to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be close to the first down. Just a yard short of Elijah Gaines, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They'll try and run for the first with Etienne. Oh, the defense beats him in the backfield. They stop him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On 2, ready? Here we go, here we go. 11 mighty, 11 mighty.
Now Brown. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down.
Here we go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
11 empty, 11 empty. Right, 80.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go. Hey, can.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Right, 80. Playing cut. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. The middle, here's Etienne. And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground inside the 40, a gain of 8.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
So, from the 37, here's second and a couple. Lawrence. Caught downfield by Hunter. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That's complete to Etienne. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old pitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
On the give, it's Etienne. A second effort, and he is in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Burrow. Open man downfield. Chase has it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Burrow. Inside the 10, it is caught. That is taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
That's another Bengals 1st down. 1st and goal at the
Burrow.
8-yard line.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Let's go. 11, add it.
This run straight ahead for ETN. Room to run at the 35. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the 4th quarter. And they're able to pop off a big run.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
In motion is Hunter. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. 3rd and long. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. There's a short one. He's got Strain. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. The clock is stopped with 21 seconds to go in the game. On 4th down, here's the AFC Pro Bowler from a year ago, Logan Cook to punt. Charlie Jones, deep to return.
Charlie Jones on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Burrow. The middle of the field. That's taken in by Chase. And we'll get whistles. And a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On the ground, it's Brown. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
3rd down, they need 5.
Gun.
Off the play fake. The Jaguars have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars are able to extend the lead.
Jaguars 61, Bengals 36.
second. All that remains in the football game as the kick is away. Jones now on the return. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Tricky, tricky. I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early. All they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time, it's tricky. How is it, D? It's tricky, tricky, tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time, it's tricky. Tricky, tricky, tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time. And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time, it's tricky. How is it, D? Tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time, it's tricky. Tricky, 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 huh? When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme. I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far. A girl named Carol follows Daryl every gig we play. Then dissed her and dismissed her, now she's shocking Jay. I ain't lying, girls be crying, cause I'm on TV. They even bother my poor father, cause he's down with me. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time, it's tricky. How is that? Tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time, it's tricky. We don't use assume on your own. They offer and latch, but we just leave it alone. It's like that, y'all, but we don't quit. You keep on rock, shock, cause this is it.
I was playing shows on outside of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly.